truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. That's on the stick. With the stop. Minnesota's got the puck in the defensive end. And it's a quick pass to Rossi. Shot! And there's a glove save on the play. The Blues will play from the defensive zone. Parayko's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Right on the doorstep. St. Louis plays the puck from the corner. Moves it to Parayko. Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. That's taken along the wall. Here's the pass. And the pass is intercepted. And then they come up with it in their own end. And look at that. They finally get it out, and here they go in transition. Quick feed to Middleton. Looking to set up offensively. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And loses possession after a solid hit. Battling for it along the boards. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Slides the puck over. From the neutral zone now. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be one-on-one with the goaltender. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and it becomes 2-3, and then he's in open ice. He makes no mistake. Well, this is a great play, James. He gets in on the breakaway, and it's all about confidence at this point, a recognition to trust your skill set. He does just that, and he finds the back of the net.
Good read with the stick to break that up. Moves it quickly over to Bogosian. Puck picked up by Kubel. Hartman's got it along the wing. Six by the check. Quick pass to Jiricek. Minnesota's got the puck. Quick pass across to Kubel. St. Louis has it in the open ice. The Blues played along the boards. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Hartman's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Avoids the defender. Shot! Gustafson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Blues have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Pass stolen in the open ice. The Blues take it along the wall. Huge steal in his own end. Officials stop the play, finally allowing the injured player to get off the ice. The Blues have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Sooners won the draw at center. Parayko's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Blocker saved by Gustafson.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
And a strong effort on that play. Takes the pass. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Here in the late goings of the period, St. Louis leads it 1-0. The Blues come up with the defensive zone draw. Passes it to Tucker. And he takes the dish. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Puts it on net. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. And he comes up with it. Scooped up along the wall by Faber. Denied by the defender. Nice block. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Spurgeon's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Big time stop there. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Moves by the check. Moves the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Great poke check on the reach. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. There's a shot. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance. Just doesn't connect.
Buchnevich has got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Fowler. Moves it to Kyrou. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Quick snap. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
St. Louis makes it a 2-0 lead, and they want to continue the tempo that they're playing right now, right, Cheryl?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they want to continue to press. They've been throwing everything at the goaltender. Sometimes I was thinking they need a better look, but nonetheless, they cause a scramble when they do it, and it's been all about them today. They've had a strong performance, and they're leading by 2.
Right in the slot! Stopped by the goaltender.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Puts it on net. Oh, what focus to make that pad save. Picked off by Eriksson Ek. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington. Nice zone entry on the left side. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Binnington's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Middleton's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick feed to Faber. Grabbed along the boards by Kubel. There he is from the slot. Great stick save by Binnington.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
And he catches that one with the glove. And now he tries to get it across to Kubel. Moves the puck along the half wall. Let's move to the middle. Oh, off the iron. Sends it quickly to Tucker. Taken by Neighbors. Shot! Walker saving a good one at that. Slides it diagonally to Stern. They've got some momentum here. Jabs the puck away. Looks to make a play over to Sundqvist. Puck scooped up by Torchenko. Here's a shot. Grabs it with a glove. The Goshen's got it in the defensive end. Moves the puck. Picked up along the boards by Foligno. Shakes himself free. Picks off the feed. Puck grabbed by Bjugstad. Moves it quickly over to Sundqvist. Jukin and jiving and shakes off the check. Picked up along the wall by Sundqvist. A shot. Glove save and just enough of it. Minnesota's looking to break out. Along the half wall with the puck. The Blues gain control of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Quick pass to Thomas. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play.
Late goings of this period. The Blues are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Eriksson X won the draw inside his own end. Skates across the blue line. Minnesota's on the attack. Big save in front. Save made by the goalie.
Binnington's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Passes ahead from the right side. Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Stops him cold. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Minnesota's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to pound pucks, and then they've got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
Made that stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I got to say, where are the D-boxing out?
And a stick breaks that up. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. Big play inside the defensive zone. And now it's over to Thomas.
Pyru's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating. He's had a multi-point night, and it's not done yet. Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Holloway. On the attack along the boards. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Dishes it off. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a play! Minnesota's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they've got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
A blast! There's another stop! That goes wide. Takes it away to keep the pressure on. They've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. From behind the net, looks to break out. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Oh, and he whiffs. Taken along the wall by Bogosian. Johansson's lugging the puck. Takes the pass from the left wing. Puck picked up by Broberg. Avoids the poke check. Here they come on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, what a chance right there, but misses.
Well, creativity and good body positioning opens up that lane, but just sails it over.
The Blues glided along the line. Shot. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. And that pass attempt is deflected. Taken by Kubel. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play.
Binnington's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high dangers.
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Scores! That's how you finish.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Here in the back half of this period, St. Louis has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Good stand-up hit. Middleton's taking it from his own end. Minnesota's on the attack. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Fowler. The Blues have it from their own end. St. Louis on the attack. Oh, talk about brutal timing with the stick.
And this is so frustrating, James. You work hard to get to these spots, these positions, and then what happens? Your stick crumbles in two.
From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And that's knocked away by Fowler. Quick pass over to Parayko. And he slides it quickly to Toropchenko. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, what a stop by Gustafsson.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And he makes that save as well. And that's stolen by Toropchenko. Here's a short pass to Truman. And he slides it quickly to Jiricek. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Jiricek's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular.
A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
Pennington's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Scooped up along the wall by Faber. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Oh, trying to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. Denies him again. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here in this one. St. Louis perseveres on a night that didn't seem like things were going their way despite all the offense directed on net.
And they were the better team tonight for me, James. I mean, yes, they had the quantity of shots, and sometimes you can question the shooting mentality when you don't.
quick on the play. Passes it over to Bushnevich. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now it's to Lindholm. And he takes the feed. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Here he is on the backhand. Scores! And look who's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one. Boston's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They're like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. He's got a little jump. Oh, save! Boston's got possession here in the offensive zone. And the pass goes off a stick. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Binnington's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
The Bruins have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Moves it to Suter. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Corrali. Puck scooped up by Mailloux. Off the post. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. The Bruins will play it in their own end. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Easymont's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbled off his stick, and he lost possession.
The Bruins looking against the half wall. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Bruins have it now. Handles the pass. Corrali's gained the line and on the attack. There's the collision. Drives to the paint. Sensational stop by Binnington. Tries to feed it over to Neighbors. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Grabbed along the board by Neighbors. From the back of the cage with the puck. He scores! Timing!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
St. Louis gets that deficit goal back, and now we are back to a level playing field in this one.
Yeah, they didn't get the start that they wanted, but I like their composure, right? They didn't flatline and give up more opportunities against. Instead, they challenged, and they found a way to get on their toes, and because of it, they got the equalizer here.
Shot attempt completely fails on that. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Pasternak's picking up steam. Oh, look at this chance. Boston's playing it from the side. And that's a great heads-up play by Sundqvist. Nice zone entry from the middle. Slides it on over to Saka. Takes the feed. The Blues cross the blue line and are on the attack. Slides it across. Takes the puck at the point. Boston's gained possession. Bats it down out of midair. Quick feed to Parayko. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Slides it across to Pasternak. Inside the final minute of the first here. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And you can hear these fans calling for a shot in the dying seconds. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Blues are going to need to find a way to stay connected and gain some speed through the neutral zone, James, because they're really not getting into the offensive zone with any speed at all. And guess what? That's why they're not getting any shots on net. They're lucky this game is still tied.
With possession along the wall. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Passes it over. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Throws it on net from there. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. The Blues move it in. And now he moves it quickly to Falk. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Right in the low slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Binnington's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
St. Louis with a big defensive zone faceoff. Puck grabbed by Falk. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Up the outside of the iron. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Quick pass to Broberg. And it goes off a stick. Boston's got it along the wall. Look out. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Broberg stick handling in his own zone. St. Louis plays it against the boards. And now it's grabbed by Corrali. Puck picked up in the open ice. Corrali's got it against the boards. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a tie game. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Into the middle. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. And he dodges the poke check there. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Makes the save. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Peak. Here's a chance. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Goes right to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Boston's gained possession along the boards. The Bruins take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Kiki. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Works it across to Bjugstad. Puck picked up by Kuzmitinov. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Bruins take control of the faceoff. Moves it to Lowry. Sends a pass over. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Quick shot! Big time save by Binnington.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. St. Louis has won the face-off here in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. From the open ice, they gain the line. Taking by Buchnevich. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Steps across the blue line. Lindholm's got it along the boards. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. Shuts him down.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the...
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Quick feed to Lindholm. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Thomas plays it against the boards. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Buchnevich is exploring options with the puck. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Boston's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the pass. Got pinned up against the wall, trying to squeeze past the defender there.
I think he thought he had better quick speed than the defender, but it turns out he doesn't.
And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
And off the draw, they kick the puck. St. Louis has the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Right on the doorstep. Monster save by Steven.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Here they come on the attack. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Bruins are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Makes the save on the slapper. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Tosses it on to Corelli. Boston's in now. Quick feed to Peak. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Holloway. Kyrou's going to play it against the half wall. Puck scooped up by Thomas. Turns it aside with the glove. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Bruins carry it along the wall. The Blues look to start the transition game. Boston's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty. Penalty coming up here. Saka's going off for hooking.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
And off the draw, they win possession. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it over to Kostelic. Feeds the puck across to Lowry. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the puck behind the net. The Bruins have it from the corner. Picked up along the wall by Lowry. Oh, and he makes another save. Great read to break up the play. Off a stick and they can't connect.
Frustrating for that first unit not to be able to capitalize on the power play, but here comes the second unit. There's still time on the clock to be able to get one on the board. Can't generate opportunities on the power play when you spend the majority of it in your own zone, and the fans certainly don't like it. I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Boston's got it in their own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Sends the puck across. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they have it against the wall. St. Louis takes the puck through the neutral zone. Dishes it off. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover.
Boston's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Bjugstad's carrying it ahead. And he sidesteps the check there. Point blank stop by Swayman.
Swayman's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and out-will and out-battle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Geekie. Taken along the wall by Lindholm. Puck grab by Geekie. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Final minute to go here in the third. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Tucker's got it along the boards. Gets the puck over to Bushnevich. St. Louis has it against the half wall. The Blues grab possession to the puck. Angles it over to Tucker. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Now over to Peak. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Binnington's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And that brings it into this one here this evening. The Blues got off to a great start and then just really settled down in their own end the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a balancing act, really. You want some offense, but then you also have to be able to play on the other.
here at the start. From off the boards, he sends it into the open ice. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Boston's got the puck in their own end. And makes the save. The Bruins have it now. Minnesota's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stop with it. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored. Minnesota's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by 1 goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
Feeds it over. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Scores him on the play. The Bruins will take it behind the net. Pasternak's got it deep in the offensive end. And that's off a stick. Looks to get the puck over to Kaprizov. To his teammate. And that's intercepted by Zaka. And that's stolen by Rossi. Quick pass to Eriksson Ek. McAvoy's got the puck in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Eriksson Ek. Avoids the poke check. And he comes up with a stop there. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Takes it at center. Takes it into the slot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Great extension on his part to poke it away. And here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Minnesota's looking to break out. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he's able to handle that one.
I'd say, yes, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Pete's got it in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Costello. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Slides it over with pace to Johansson. Here's a short pass to Sturm. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Tosses it to Hustitinov. The Bruins play it along the wing. Grabbed along the boards by Beecher. Sturm's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Puck picked up by Johansson. Boston's got it in their own zone. Sidesteps the check. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
And a great save. Play is called for offside. Here in the late going of the frame, we got a 1-0 game to this point. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Jiricek's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, look at this. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Boston's not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there. Their opponent got opportunistic as they're now trailing by one. If they can continue to manage the puck, own possession time, and convert, they'll find their way back in.
Big time stop there. The Bruins move to the offensive zone. Lindholm's got it along the wing. Takes that pass back to the point. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Boston's got the puck along the wall. You'll need more than that to beat him. Moves it to Faber. Pass across to Rossi. Takes the feed from the left side. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Bruins have been called for hooking.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
Offense his own face-off and he wins the draw. Fantastic save! Slides into Beecher. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Pass to the front. What a close save by Gustafsson. The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Pass back to the point. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Boston's back to even strength.
This power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Eriksson. Shot, and that's blocked from someone in front. And he slides it quickly to Trenton. Answered the call on that play. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Saka. Passes the puck over to Zadorov. And he slides it quickly to Peak. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Here we go, one-man rush. Just wide. Minnesota's got control of the puck. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love how continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. You gotta love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive, it's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
The Wild have extended the lead to 2-0.
And I really enjoyed the way they played in the offensive zone. There's been a ton of motion, and when they put the pucks to the net, the coverage has to scramble, and they're able to execute. I've really enjoyed their fast-paced game where they've controlled and dictated play.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Faber. Moves it to the offensive zone. Back to the point, they set it up. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Middleton. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Lindholm's lugging the puck. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Saka's got the puck. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Puck moved over to Kaprizov. Quick pass to Middleton. Tiptoes around the poke check. Sends the pass over. Minnesota's on the attack. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Slides the puck across to Zadorov. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here's a short pass to Saka. Middlestats working it around in the corner. Moves it to Lowry. Crouches down and blocks the shot. Erickson X taking it from his own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Close save, and the play continues. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Here's a sharp angle shot. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Right on the doorstep. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. And what a save! All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Bruins have had a ton of grade A scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
Pushes it across to Spurgeon. And that's pushed away by McAvoy. Great read in the offensive zone by Spurgeon. Denies him in front. Slides it back to the blue line. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. The pass. Scores! They strike again, and it's 3 goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. I thought that he should have this puck here, James. I think he does as well. There's one player net front, and yeah, creating a screen. But he's got to out-battle that player one-on-one, find a way to track that puck.
The Wild have put in a complete effort tonight, and I mean, we're close to the finish line now here, Cheryl, but wow, they have really looked dominant.
They have, and they've had the killer instinct. Sometimes when you get a healthy lead, you can take the foot off the gas pedal, but they're not. They're going for it right to the end.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Boston sliding the puck behind the net. Here's a pass down low. The Wild have the puck against the boards. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass across to Faber. And that's a great heads-up play by Arvidsson. The cannon from the point! Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he puts it off. Here we go. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Taken by Lowry. Quick feed to Corrali. Takes it to the net. Turned aside with the glove.
Gustafson's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the...
And all alone on the breakaway! Oh, and the defender had a different idea there.
Well, he thought he had it, and then the defender comes out of nowhere. Why? Jumps to the puck, fights for position, and negates that opportunity.
Shredden's got it into offensive territory. Nice defensive robbery on that. And now he moves it to Husnudinov. And they cough it up at center. Dishes it to Shredden. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Moves it quickly over to Sturm.
McAvoy's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Quick pass to Lindholm. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Avoids the poke check. Here's a short pass to Shredden. Comes up with the stop. defensive end. Puck grab by Rossi. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Picked up along the wall by Pasternak. Oh, he had the answer on that one. The Bruins have it now. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Saka. The Wild have possession along the boards. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him. Here's a chance on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. Boston's got it in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Lohrei. And that's broken up. And that one's denied. Passes up ahead from the left wing. He's got a step. Now listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. A job well done by the home team tonight. And the final horn sounds for this one. Well, I'll defer to the doctor of defense here in the broadcast group for a shutout performance. The Blues will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Through center. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Gustafson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. St. Louis will go to work here in the offensive end. And he takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Moves around along the half wall. Sends the pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Oh, a clutch save! Moves it over to Faber. And now he angles it across to Kaprizov. Slides the puck over. Middleton stick handling in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Tarasenko. Fires it! Blocked by the defender. Nice play. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Up along the wing. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. St. Louis on the attack. Takes the shot. And that was on the player in front. Minnesota's got the puck. Centering pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Binnington's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that
score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had, and they made no mistake about tucking that one home. St. Louis has been pushing and pushing and pushing, and it finally pays off getting the first goal here.
Well, and you know what the data says about the team that gets the first goal, James, and you always want to get the first one because you know that typically you find a way to win the game because you set the tone, you've got the energy, and you created the pace.
Quick pass to Johansson. The Blues have it against the wall. Gets it over to Suter. Slides by the check. Turns that one away. Slides it quickly to Johansson. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. St. Louis really came to play tonight. They have put a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the first. The Blues win the defensive zone faceoff. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Slides it across. Into the corner now. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Here's a short pass to Trenton. Takes the pass. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it to Joseph. Tries to get it to Neighbors. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Middleton. From the top of the offensive zone here. Cap chances around the check. Nice feed from the boards. Passes it over. Foligno's got the puck and he's walking the blue line. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Quick feed to Bjugstad. And he dodges the poke check there. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, he'll feel that one later on, but what a block. Here's an odd man rush. Minnesota's going to play it from the corner. Snaps one from the slot. Shuts him down.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Across the line. Puck sent over to Bogosian. Quick pass to Tarasenko. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Minnesota's got it along the wall. Pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. St. Louis players were telling us before the game they wanted to put a lot of pucks on net. They have delivered on that, and they lead it late in the first.
Limited edition team drinks are available tonight at your team store. Get yours before they're all gone.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Bruins are up by 1 in this one because they're controlling the game, James. They're dictating the pace of play, and they're converting on their opportunities.
And a great save!
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Middleton's got it against the boards and forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Here we go, on-man rush here. Sends it across. Takes a shot, and he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. The Blues will play it in their own end. Looks to set up along the point. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Oh, great read on the play. Moves it quickly over to Eriksson. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Eriksson close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move got hit a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
They've really got him on their heels here now. And the defenders take possession. And they finally clear the zone. And here they go the other way. And a smart hands-up read to come up with the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he takes the dish. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Here they are on the attack. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Big time stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Moves the puck. With possession along the wall. Lets it fly. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Thomas moves the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play.
You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Into the corner of the attacking area. Here's a chance behind the net. Handles it along the blue line. Good save by the goalie. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Now a quick pass to Hartman. Along the half wall with the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Middleton. And he lowers the boom there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
St. Louis was preaching pucks on net at the morning skate earlier today, and they have executed that game plan, which is why they lead here in the second. Slides it diagonally to Holloway. Taken along the wall by Kyrou. Whiffs on that. Here's a short pass to Faber. And now he tries to get it across to Stern. Passes out front. And that's deflected off someone in front. From the open ice, they gain the line. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play.
Well, that's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
And now it's grabbed by Stern. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to Holloway. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Puck picked up by Suter. Quick feed to Fowler. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. The Wild have put themselves down a man, tripping the call.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Oh, he kicked it out with the pad off that deflection. The backhander scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
The Blues are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Blues have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Handles the puck. Oh, look at the pass. With the blast. Denies him on the slapper. Directed over to Thomas. The Blues played along the boards. The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. Long lead pass to Rossi. Poked away at center by Fowler. Taken by Buchnevich. Puck scooped up by Faber. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Shot from the wall. Denied! He got all of it. Big time stop there. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Eriksson X going off for 2 minutes here, boarding the call.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Loses the coverage there. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Bennington. And he takes the feed. Sends it out in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers.
I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Puck grab by Tucker. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Tarasenko's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
On-man rush. Who's it in front? He scores! What a goal! Minnesota's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
The Blues pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Here's a pass in front. He scores! What a play! The Blues are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Slides the pass over to Shin. The Blues have it from the corner. Great green to break up the play. Quick pass to Hartman. Handles the pass. And now it's over to Bogosian. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Johansson. Scores! And they get one back here.
Well, this is something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
And it's a quick pass to Bogosian. What a steal in his own end. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. The Blues have it in the offensive end. Here's a chance. Nice save from point-blank range.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity and get them within two. In this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game, and if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. He grabs the puck here at the point. Takes the feed. Sneaks by the poke check. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Knocks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Feeds the puck to Broberg. Unable to reach that one. Scooped up along the wall by Broberg. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Suter. Takes a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And he slides it quickly to Kaprizov. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. The Blues carried along the wall. Battle along the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. To the front! And he's peeling off to regroup. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Shakes off the covering. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Poked away by Mayu. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. And now it's grabbed by Spurgeon. Breakaway! The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Hard not to think after this one the coaches will be reminding the players it's not how you start, but how you finish, Cheryl.
Well, I would agree, because that's what leads into the next game. It's all about...
Bruins get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Here's a short pass to Pasternak. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Thomas looks around, and he loses control here. Here's a shot, and he shuts the ball on that. Slides it across to Zappa. Boston's got him along the wall. They've got some momentum here. Here's a backhand. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
That's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
Boston's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Right on the doorstep. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Sets it out front. Puts it off the post. Dishes it off. And he keeps that one out. Moves it to Segura. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Bruins looking against the half wall. Middlestad's got it in the corner. Picked off by Holloway. Puck picked up by Suter. Moves by the check. Oh, there's a hit.
That's a great hit, James. He's got his head down. Unexpected hit there, and his stick goes flying.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Taken by Shin. Tries to tuck it in. And there's another stop.
And the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets squared with the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Easily turned away with the glove. Sends it quickly to Shin. Goes right to the crease. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Nasty hit along the wall. The Blues gain control of the puck. Boston's got it in the neutral zone. The Bruins take it along the wall. Janot's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Delayed penalty, goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out there. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Blues are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer here in a 1-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play.
Lindholm's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Oh, what a stick save.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Geeky's got it deep in the offensive end. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Huge steal in his own end. The Blues kill off the penalty.
Coach will be happy.
He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
St. Louis wins it at center. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. St. Louis plays the puck in the corner. From the back of the cage with the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Lowry. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Back to the blue line. Oh, and that hit right off his mask. Dishes it to Kostelik. They've got numbers here. Makes a move in front. Paddled away by Bennington.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. So we played 20 minutes of this one-pounder. How do you assess what you've seen so far?
Boston's almost been perfect in that first period, James. I mean, the coach is going to be so...
That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Bruins have made it a triple here in the second period. What a lead they've got now.
And the coach loves this because you can look down your bench and you know that you can utilize everyone because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're like a wave out there. They're first to the puck. They're moving it quickly. They're connected. And they're authoritative when they're driving the net. It's awesome to watch.
Long pass across the ice. Lindholm's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Across the line from center. Quick feed down low. And there's the save.
Swayman's made a nice stop there. And that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Tries to feed it over to Kiki. Great read in the offensive zone by Suter. And he gets in front of that one-timer. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Bruins just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Quick shot. Has saved at the last second off that deflection. Feeds the puck over to Zadorov. Now a quick pass to Arvidsson. The Blues look to start the transition game. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Pass out front. Picked off in front. Zadorov's got the puck in his own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Arvidsson. Here they come on the attack. Puck scooped up by Arvidsson. Denies him!
Binnington's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are. And this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Bruins ready to go on the attack. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play.
This is such a high-energy shift, and it's a reason why they have sustained pressure in the offensive zone. Their opponent back on their heels, looking real tired now.
St. Louis has it behind the net. Tries to get the puck to Kyrou. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 3-0 is where we sit. Boston's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Here's a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Over the line they come. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Quick feed to Joseph. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Sends a pass over. Tiptoes around the poke check. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Boston's playing it from the side. Quick pass to Lindholm. Too much traffic in the lane.
Lindholm looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
And the keeper's going to play it. Bugstad's moving the puck through his own zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Let's get the call. The Bruins have been handed 2 minutes for hooking.
Well, he's going to get the hooking call, and often this is a result of not keeping your feet moving. So yes, you reach. Yes, you lean in with your stick when you get the hooking call.
Mayu's got it along the wing. Takes a shot, and he gets enough to keep it out. Into the offensive end now. A chance in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Blues have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Coach is going to have to find a way to rein this group in. I mean, they are losing pretty big in this one, but they've lost emotional control, and they're dancing to the penalty box right now.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Chance in front. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
It's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
The Bruins win the draw. Boston's looking to break out. And as the penalty expires, they'll go to work now on the man advantage. Stones him in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. The Bruins cross the line and gain the zone. And that's offside, stopping the play. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Shooters ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. The Bruins go right back to work on the man advantage for a few more seconds here as they win the draw. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strength.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Lindholm's got it to the side. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And sends it just out of reach. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blues have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. And he takes the pass. Lets it go. Oh, what a stop with the kick save. And that pass is redirected. Picked up along the boards by Parayko. Rocks him on the play. Boston's got the puck along the wall. St. Louis has possession of it now. Fowler's got the puck. And he had the answer on that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And that's deflected. Receives the pass. Oh, he's cooking now. Passes it in front. And it caroms off a swing in front of the net. And that's a great heads-up play by Holloway.
The Blues have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Boston's got it in their own zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here he is, he close. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Knocked away by Buchnevich. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Grabbed along the board by Yokiharu. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Takes the feed. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. And he feeds it down to Thomas. The Blues play it along the wing. Back to the point it goes. Here's a shot. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. And a solid stop on the play there. Puck grab by Peak. Directs it on over to Lindholm. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he'll take a quick moment to regroup by moving the puck back inside his own end. On the attack along the boards. Makes a save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. St. Louis wins the offensive zone, John. They'll start with the puck. Shuts him down. And now he moves it quickly to McAvoy. They go on the attack through center. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
Right on the doorstep. Great save from in tight. And he sidesteps the check there. Moves it around along the half wall. From behind the net. Makes the save. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Look at this. And they score! On the power play, they make it happen. Boston's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. St. Louis desperate for some offensive conversions here late in this third period. And they win that draw at center. Sends the pass over. Here's a feed in front. Takes it last. Bad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Jeannot's got it along the boards. St. Louis has the puck. Feeds it over. What a steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Fowler. Oh, stops it on the redirect. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Swayman's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Moves it by Yokiharu. Tucker's taking it from his own end. With some open space here in the neutral zone. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Knocked away. Levels him with the hit. Works it across to Pasternak. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Quick shot. Stopped with ease. The Blues have it now. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Moves it to Pasternak. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
So in that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
And that'll do it for ringside here. Cheryl, simply put, they came to play tonight. It was impressive out there.
So impressive.
taken possession along the wall. Avoids the poke check. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Wild have come to play tonight. Look at this already with the first goal of the game minutes in.
Well, I really like the pace of play. I mean, there's some jump to their step. They seem to have their legs underneath them, which can be difficult when you're playing on the road. Now they've established a 1-0 lead. They'll need to be consistent and hold the fort down if they want to continue to perform at this level.
Quick feed to Lindholm. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a move. Oh, I'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. Moves around along the half wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Boston's got the puck behind the net. Arvidsson's got it against the boards. Denied with the glove by Gustafsson.
This is a great reactor save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save. Gustafsson's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Picked up along the wall by Zadorov. Dishes it off. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Takes the pass. Takes the puck behind the net. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Pass to Tarasenko. Quick pass to Eriksson. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Minnesota's got possession at center. And he serves it across to Spurgeon. And that's just out of reach. Minnesota's got the puck in the defensive end. The Bruins gain possession. Takes a shot. Scores! One shell, they're right back to even here.
Well, yeah, and it's trusting the process here, James. And coaches don't love it. They feel like you're not ready when you get behind the 8 ball to start, but if you stick with it and you don't let the deficit climb, you can claw your way back into the game, and that's what's happened here as you approach the mid-mark of the period.
And that's intercepted by Lindholm. And he takes the dish. Broken up by Jiricek. Great pressure to force the turnover. Jiricek stick handling in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Johansson. Avoids the defender. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
The Wild have taken advantage of some opportunities here in the first and now lead it by 1.
Well, yeah, I do feel like they've had the edge in the play here, James, and they're rewarded with the go-ahead goal, but they're going to have to find a way to continue to push, continue to press, because they're in a game.
Boston's moving it up the ice. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Moves the puck across to Middleton. Pucked away from danger. Middleton's lugging the puck. And it's a quick pass to Foligno. Handles the pass at center. He's got a step. Let's move to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Wild have doubled up their lead, up by a pair now here in period number 1.
Well, they got the start that they wanted, and they've been like a wave of energy. They've gotten all their lines into the game, and I feel like they're contributing, not all of them on the scoreboard, but in different ways. If they can complete this period with that 2-goal lead, it's going to be a success, one that they can drive off of into the second.
That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Yokiharu. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Kaprizov's got it in the defensive end. with possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Tarasenko. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Lets one go. No room for that one to get through. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Bruins really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
Boston's on the attack. From point blank! Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Boston's regained possession of the puck. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Cuts into the paint. Right in the low slot. From the blue line. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Takes the feed from the left side. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Minnesota's got the puck near the back end. Picked off by Middlestat. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Here's a short pass to Zadorov. Handles the puck at the point. Boston's got it along the wall. He tries to tuck it in. Scores! And daggers from the goaltender as that goes off someone in front. The Bruins are finally rewarded for all their efforts offensively here tonight.
Yeah, they've been real creative in the offensive zone, and they're shooting from everywhere, and they're able to convert, and they get within striking distance.
Along the half wall with the puck. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Nice zone entry from the middle. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Moves the puck. Moves it to Peak. The Bruins are on the attack. Oh, wow! Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Tarasenko. Feeds it over to Peak. Quick pass to Kiki. Moves the puck along the half wall. Arvidsson's got control of the puck in the corner. He's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Here comes the sentence. The Wild have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James, so they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Angles it over to Sturm. Here's a chance, and that shot dies in traffic. Boston's on the attack. The Wild have the puck while undermanned. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Eriksson X ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And that one's turned away with a great pad save. Slides the puck to Lindholm. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Moves it quickly over to Lowry.
Yurchek's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Slips by the check. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. And that puck leaves the zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a chance to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And here at center, that's intercepted.
The Bruins are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Intercepted at center by Rossi. Feeds it over. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Bruins will play from the defensive zone. Quick pass to McAvoy. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Boston's got to be better in the third period, no question about it. They've got to be more aggressive on the puck, and they've got to attack the lanes when they get the opportunity. They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. The Bruins take possession here in the open ice. Holdy's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. And he makes a save there. Looks to pass it to Faber. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Here's a pass to the middle. And that goes off someone in front. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Faber. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Great pressure with the stick. Here's a short pass to Zadorov. Handles the puck. The Bruins played along the boards. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Lucy Piccolino. Loose puck and he's in all alone. And the puck check ends that breakaway.
Well, he's out there wholesale here, James. I mean, nice gauge of the speed of the shooter here. I don't think was expecting it. He's able to save that one. He was a fish out of water, though. It was an empty net if he missed.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Quick feed to Zadorov. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. On the attack along the boards. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Jukin and jiving and shakes off the check. Tarasenko's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Slides it across. Looks to set up at the point now. Avoids the poke check. In close. Stopped by the goaltender.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Quick pass to Jiricek. Passes over to Johansson. Moves around along the half wall. Feed to the middle. And that's intercepted. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Scores! A timely finish and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel a momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
And now it's grabbed by Middleton. Minnesota's in on the offensive attack now. Sends it to the middle. Brings it off the post. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Faber's got it in the offensive zone. And that's hooked away. Gains the zone from the right side. Rossi's going to play into the corner. And that skips out of the offensive end. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. Through center along the wing. Hartman's got it along the wing. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Great read with the stick. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. Handles the pass. Battle along the boards. Taken along the wall by Kuznitinov. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Moves it to Lindholm. And he dodges the poke check there. Scooped up along the wall by McAvoy. Easily turned away by the goaltender. Kubel's moving the puck through his own zone. Spurgeon's got it against the boards. Tries to get the puck over to Lindholm. Here's a short pass to Pasternak. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Grabbed along the boards by Eriksson Ek. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Here's a chance in front. He scores! What a goal! Both teams readying here for the face-off. Minnesota's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Shakes himself free. The Persian's got it in the corner. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And a stick break setup. Look at that. There's the horn, and we are still evened up. That means we got a little bonus time. OT action is just around the corner.